I have this lucky bamboo arrangements here, and I'll show you beginning to end how I made this, and hope you will find this useful. So I got these 5 bamboo stalks, lucky bamboo stalks, as you can see. So these 2 are the bigger one, which is 12 inches, and these 3 are the smaller one, 6 inches. So I got all of this from a local grocery store, and it cost me about $9. So the bigger one is almost the double the price of the smaller one. When you buy the stalks, you need to make sure that they have a well root. As you can see, all these orange roots, and there are new ones coming as white here. Also, roots should be well grown, as well as there should not be any shrink. So some of the lucky bamboos which were there, they had shrinks in the stalks, so those are actually going to die. Also make sure their leaves are well grown, it's green and healthy. There should not be any brown tip leaves or the leaves which turned into yellow, so you should not buy those stalks. When I came home, I immediately put them into water here in the glass before we can arrange it. So don't add too much water, a little bit of water. So you might have a question why I have this 5 stalks. So before buying these stalks, I did Google search about lucky bamboo, and I wanted to see how many stalks I need and things like that. So I searched Google for lucky bamboo arrangements because I wanted to do arrangement myself. In the store you can get nice arrangements which will cost you about $40 to $50. But I wanted to do myself, which is obviously cheaper and also it's fun to do. So I searched lucky bamboo arrangements, and I got couple of pictures, very nice one. And this one I'm planning to do kind of a fort, like the fort gate. So that's why I needed 5. When you know what kind of arrangements you are going to do, so you know number of stalks you will need. So lucky bamboos are not actually bamboos, so because their stalks resembles the bamboo, so that's why they are called lucky bamboo, which is part of the feng shui. So I also searched in Google the meaning of the lucky bamboo. So in feng shui, 2 stalks represents love, then 3 stalks represents happiness, wealth and long life, and 5 stalks is also represents the wealth, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical and intuitive. So I thought of like using 5, and it goes so on and so forth. If you search meaning of lucky bamboo, you will know how many stalks represents what. So to start with, I'm using 5, and also you'll never find a lucky bamboo arrangement with 4 stalks because the number 4 is unlucky in Chinese. So number 4 is kind of a date, so you'll never find a lucky bamboo with 4 stalks, and you will never use it as well. So let's start arranging the lucky bamboos. So for this I have few rubber bands here. Also you will need these flexible wires. Actually you can get the golden one as well, which is particularly used for lucky bamboos, but I have the white ones. And also I got these 2 glass jars for lucky bamboos. As you can see, probably I'm going to use this one for our arrangements. Since I plan ahead, I knew what kind of width my lucky bamboo will have, arrangements will have. So according to that, I planned my glass vase. So as you can see, it will nicely fit in here. And also the smallest one, which is 6 inches, I wanted something 4 inches more than the smallest one, because this lucky bamboo will be here, right here, when I actually arrange it. So all these leaves will be outside of the vase. So if it is the taller one, then all these leaves will go inside. So planning actually helped me to choose the right vase for my lucky bamboo arrangements. So first thing I'll do is I'll take these smaller ones. So once you arrange it according to your plan, so for me it will look like something like this. So once you have it arranged, you want to put a band so that they are not slipped. Now for the bigger one, I'm going to use similar way, so they will actually face in the opposite direction, something like this, the top of the 4. Yeah, so this is perfect. And once you have that, put another band and fix it. So now you have both these stalks arranged, so put them together. So this will come here, something like this. You can fine tune it later on, but just now what you have to do is put another one. Yep. So now you can rotate the directions. So here is the arrangements. Now I have both the tier. So this is the first tier and this is second one. So now this structure is pretty much stable, but we need to make it more stronger. So let's dip into the water. So I'll take this flexible strap and I'm going to bind it here below the new stalks. Also I'm adding another one here to make it more stable, so don't tighten it too much. This is absolutely fine, and now you can actually rotate it and it will stay at that position. We'll secure one more strap right here. And see this looks like a fort, like top of the fort here, and this arrangement is now ready. But what we have to do is, I don't want these bands sitting in the water and get decomposed into the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna now remove this. So I removed the first one, but this one you can actually cut it and take it out. So now we have the nicer one. Let's start arranging it into this container. So for arrangements, I have 2 glasses of crystal ball already soaked into water. Then I also have these white pebbles or river rocks. You can easily get it in a dollar store or IKEA. So but make sure you thoroughly wash them to get rid of all the white powdery stuff from this stone. I also have some black pebbles as well. So I have these crystal beads already soaked into water for 8 to 10 hours. They will be really bouncy, but you should not crush them. If you crush, see, it will break very easily. I have bunch of these crystal beads which I ordered from eBay, and it's pretty cheap. Like each of these bags, it's 2 to 3 grams of crystal beads, and it cost like 10 cents per bag. So I ordered actually 10 together for $1. So this is pretty cheap, and I have the all kinds of color: green, yellow, orange, so black. Then there is a transparent one. So all this crystal ball, you can use separate colors, dark green and all this, but I use the multicolor all together. So I have this multicolor one. I need more of these beads. So all you have to do is you have to open this, put it into a glass, and it looks really nice here. As you can see, it's really colorful. And now what I'll do is I'll add the water. Make sure water should not be hot or too cold. It's just the room temperature water, and fill the glass with water. Magically all these beads will soak up this entire glass of water, and it will take about 8 to 10 hours. So this is what it looks like after an hour. They probably grown about 10 times of their original size, but they will fill up the entire glass. So it's been soaking for about 5 hours, so in another 3 hours or so it will be done. So this is after 8 hours, they are full in size. So I have 2 glasses of this, so let's get started. So first I will add this crystal ball. And one more. What I'll do is I'll give a diagonal shape with the white stone. See how it looks here. It looks really awesome. So now we have to plant this. So in the center, you have tilt it in 45-degree angle, and then start adding the okay, so this looks perfect now. So I have a little bit of diagonal shape here, right here, and this looks really awesome. So let's have a closer look. So it looks really awesome with the white stones. I'll not use this black bevel because it will not look good, so I'll leave it with the white ones. When you use these stones here, it helps stabilizing the lucky bamboo. So see how strong it is, and also it will not allow this moisture from this crystal ball to evaporate easily, so you have to water them less frequently. I'll add a little bit of water as well, so that's enough. And also make sure do not add any chlorine water from the tap, and that's gonna kill your lucky bamboo. So what I do is I leave this water 24 hours outside, and after a day the chlorine will be evaporated and all the other chemicals, and then you can add the water. So that will make your lucky bamboo really happy. This type of arrangements will easily cost between $35 to $50, but for me I paid $9 for the bamboo stalks, $2 for the glass vase, $1 for the stones, and 20 cents for the crystal balls. So in total I spent about $12 for these arrangements. So you can get creative with different kind of arrangements with different types of stones, and probably you can use a single color crystal ball with a layer. So you can probably later on I'll use a blue and kind of a white with black stones stripes, so that will also look good. I also have this glass vase to do some creation here, but yeah, so this is about the lucky bamboo arrangements. And keep this lucky bamboo near to window, or basically don't put them into a direct sunlight. They should receive indirect sunlight and they will be happily growing. Check for the brown tip or yellow leaves, and if it is not there, they are happily growing. So this is about my lucky bamboo arrangements. Leave your comments, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thanks for watching.